Yo, what's up everyone? This is Gary Afterlife and this is my remix of Vortex Rikers by Alexander Brandon and Michael, I think. I don't know if they worked on this together, which is an absolute masterpiece. It's an ambient, kind of eerie atmosphere, perfect for the level. I know when I first played it, it gave me goosebumps. The anticipation and the eeriness of being inside that ship, man, this is perfection, this soundtrack. I wanted to go the ambient route, but it just sounded too similar and I didn't really add much to it. I think that was the reasoning behind this crazy club beat, high energy, vibey dance beat, which kind of, it vibed with some people, it didn't with like some of the comments were really constructive, which is good. There's not much melodic content at the start. You've got a few chords here, a few arps. Then in the middle of the original piece, it's just very ambient, percussion, delays, reverb, lots of room, tones, things like that. And then here was just almost like it went from C minor to a major scale here. And I can show you what I did there. I cut this up and used it underneath that club beat. So the intro to the original. Really adds to the level though, that suspense. I put in a bass arp, which is kind of going along the same scale, just different riff. And then I put it through Tantra, which is a VST that kind of puts filters and gates. A bit of bit crushing there. We get that energy, that pumping energy behind that dance beat. Some ambient pads here that I recorded in Omnisphere. To add to that intro melodic bit, this is what I put in. Lots of delay and ambience, reverb. And then I wanted to put a dance beat and a build up. So I'll just mute the original. Sorry. I've got some vocals here from the original game. So that's distortion. If I remove the original vocal, you got all this weird shit going on. Excuse me. Let's break down some of these bits. Can't really hear it that well. Part of the original in there too for ambience. More of that chord progression that's very subtle, but it's still that, it's that bit at the start that I'm repeating just to try and keep that vibe, that flavor going from the original. And I've got heaps of layers going on here too. There it is. Y'all might remember this bit. Just sort of giving it that pumping effect with the side chain. That's recorded from the original and I've just kind of put my spin on it, a bit of reverb and bit of tape compression. What's this thing? Oh my gosh, that delay is nuts. Here's the Acid 303 or TB inspired synth. It's frozen. Project's loaded again. Now where was I? The 303 that broke my workstation. Here it is. bridge breakdown. More vocals. Man, I love mixing this. Little bits of the original here as well. Effects on the bass line here that I recorded, and it starts to get filtered away with a bit of like really close slap echo, slap delay. And then the next build up. Access denied. So if I take away the original, it's just layers and layers and layers, just to emphasize on it. That scream, man. Trademark scream. So this brings me to the next part, this last bit of melodic content here in the original. Let me just put it in perspective. These chords, these 4 chords. Those chords, I sliced and diced and slapped a bit of reverb on them. First one. Next one. Third. So it's straight out of the original. It might be buried very deeply under everything else I ended up doing, but it's definitely there. I probably should have cranked that up a bit and made it more in the forefront of the mix, but yeah. So I took those chords, and then I just started to write my riff over the top. This one here is a bit of granular synthesis, so it's taking little segments of the riff, and I just, after processing it with EQ and all the rest, just gives it that twinkly kind of effect I was going for. Still giving it that atmosphere, you know what I mean? Even though it's high energy and upbeat, it still gives it that eerie kind of adrenaline rush. That's how I was focusing on this, just the adrenaline rush, just to get the fuck out of there. Get the fuck off that ship, basically. Just the chords. Never get sick of writing these riffs, man. What's this? More vocals. More screams. Ah, shit. Slap bit of delay on that, baby. Get into the guitar. Alright, that's where I recorded it from that riff. Pitch bend. Then the finale, which I used again, I used from the original. The chords then finish on this bit here. That's it, that's the part I used. I didn't use anything after that. Okay, so the bits I used, this is for the finale to bring it home. The piano. Next one. Third chord. Fourth. And then the finale. Hear it? There we go. It's so minimal, I know, but man. And that's that. Thank you for putting up with my boring video. To those that were interested in my process, I hope this clarifies everything for you. And yeah, I appreciate you being here and all your support, especially Krella. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly, who's providing me with the footage that I edit and mix with my music videos. Man, where would I be without him? Keeping the dream alive. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. Until next time, greetings from Australia. Catch you later.